Hi, good morning all of you. This is Sandeep Sansanwal. Welcome on my YouTube channel. That's name is Sandeep Sansanwal. Today actually we talked about the same interview skills, that how you can present yourself. In last video we already talked about a lot of things, but in that way that I also told about the chapter the interview. But in this video I'll special talk about the same thing as interview, because in our surround there are a lot of problem to face the interview with the students and with any candidate that who just want to go anywhere to for apply the job. So in this way I will tell you that how you can present yourself in front of the boss. So at first I will tell you the same, and after it I will also tell you about little bit information regarding the NAT, JRF, and after it I will also tell you about CTET, HTET, KBS, okay, and SLAT, SAT and NAT, because very soon that I'm just going to open an academy in which that I will definitely make 9 to 12th classes school and also academy for all the competitive exams preparations. So now we will talk about that how you can face the interview in front of the boss. Suppose you are going there to give the interview in front of the boss, so then how you can talk there. So students, it's not easy to face that same interview in front of that way, in front of that boss and in your way. So at first you just have to tell about yourself, your age and your locations, and after that you also can talk about your educations, academic educations, and also you can talk about your academic education plus your hobby, your extra skill course that you also have to define in that way. And after it you also can define about your family background, and you can define about your father, your mom, your brother, your sister, and after that you all can tell about all the things that you also can tell about yourself, and at last you can tell about your what you want to be in your life. So now we can talk about all the things, that how many questions that they can ask you at that same time. So maybe that they also can ask you the same, like tell me about yourself, give me your introductions, or give your introduction to me, or give your presentation to me. So because there are a lot of ways, by any way that they can ask you about the same questions, and you just have to give the same answer. And another questions that they also can ask about you, like why we only select you for the same job, why we. So in this way you just have to tell about your positivity, like you also can talk about I'm a confident one, I'm enthusiastic, I'm a straightforward, and I do have a great knowledge, and I also can be the asset for your company or your organization. So by this way you also can give the information of the same question. And they also can ask the second question, they also can ask, that is, tell me your hobby. Do you know, students, what is your hobby and what you are liking? Means in this way that you just have to define about yourself, that what you like means in which thing that you are interested. So you just have to talk about that same thing, and you can define. Suppose that I'm talking about myself, that I like English literature, traveling, and watching movie. There are a lot of things that you also can talk, but in that way you just have to know about all deep information, then you can tell about all the things. Otherwise in between when you will be mute, so then your impaction also will be lack. So in this way then you also can lose your job and anything. So now we can talk about that how you can do the same thing. So suppose they are asking to you, okay, have you traveled before it? Yeah, definitely I have a lot of traveled, and you also can know about me that I traveled a lot of places, including India and including international level, that I also traveled. So in this way you just can define about all the things. So students, now we will talk about some NAT syllabus, in which that I will definitely define about British literature, Russian, Canadian, Australian, Sri Lankan, American and Indian. So little bit introduction I also will tell you about the British literature. So now we also can little bit define about era, British eras. So at first that you also can see Anglo-Saxon, then Anglo-Norman, then Chaucerian, then Elizabethan, then Milton Age. Then we also can define about the Restoration period, then Romanticism, then Victorian, then modern, then postmodern. So according to this way that we also can categorize this British literature. And students, as I already told a lot of time to all of you about my English literature syllabus, students, if you have doubt in any literature syllabus or in any topic, so that you definitely you can call on my personal number that already mentioned below in my YouTube channel. So if you want to know my contact number, so that is 9996700104. Or you also can send comment on my YouTube channel, and I will be definitely help to all of you, and I'll be happy to assist all of you. So students, with all these information, I just want to sum up my lecture. So really students, if you like my style, you just have to give me a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. You just can give to me, and definitely I'll be happy to help all of the students or anybody. So thank you and have a great day for the day of